There it is, folks. 17419. It's a lot of numbers back in the pack to start. The 2010 Boston Marathon. This is the actual bib, as we call it, that I wore on my chest when I ran my second year in a row at Boston. Gonna have to go digging into my storage room to find the first bib, but this was an extra special run for me because I never thought I'd get back there, let alone get there at all. I mean, look at the back, the writing. You can see the sweat has stained. Emergency information. How fucking ironic is that to have something like that? Health and safety. Camera on me now. Ugh, I look tired. It's been a rough week. I mean, hi everyone. I'm Jennifer McCreath. It is Sunday night, April 21st, 2013. It's April 19th, 3 years ago I ran the Boston Marathon, 2010. I believe April 17th, 2009 when I ran it for the first time. It's funny, I've had this bag. This is what they give you, the kit. 2010 Boston Marathon. You put your sticker on it, so you can actually put your warm-up gear in the bag, and they will deliver it to the finish line for you. Let's see what we got inside the bag. This bag is literally, sorry about the noise. Got a little souvenir lunch bag in there. I'm a pack rat. This bag has literally sat on my dresser for 3 years, untouched. Wow. You have to get a frame for that, and have to find the other one. Put it there for now. I mean, yeah, you probably saw my blog on there from a few days back when the Boston Marathon 2013 terrorist attacks was kind of fresh in my mind, and I was angry. And here we are a week later, and I guess the impact of the whole thing is starting to unfold, and we now have learned a lot of information about the three people who died from those bombs, and I'm sure in due time we'll learn more about the people who've been seriously injured. The two suspects, we've learned about them too, and today's 1 week later, actually 6 days later. Boston was on a Monday. Sunday's marathon day. Most races are run on Sundays, some on Saturdays. One of the other big major five, London Marathon, ran today, and also a very big 10-kilometer run in Toronto, Canada, my former home. And there were tributes, obviously, people running with. Heck, there's a 5K right here in St. John's. I had to work, so I couldn't be there. But I've worn my it's funny, wearing my Boston Marathon jacket. I'm sure you've seen it in my videos, but sorry about the darkness here, folks. I'm just making this up as we go along. I actually have several. I mean, I bought as many as I could. There it is. Boston, God, it's dark. Athletic Association, 2010. My whole apartment's full of Boston garb, folks. 2009. This is like a, what do you call this type of shirt? A running wicker shirt. There's another shirt there. This is one of my 2009 jackets, the slightly bigger logo. I mean, for years, I was so proud. I wore those jackets every day, no matter what. 2010, 2011. Finally, 2012, the memory was getting too far away, and it became yesterday's news. And I didn't feel I wanted to wear it because I was embarrassed, because I couldn't get back there. Allowed myself, well, not totally my fault, going through transition from male to female. You put on weight, and you lose your muscles, and you go from being a great athlete to not athlete at all. And well, I made up my mind on January 1st that I want to make a comeback and get back into marathon shape. First 3 months were amazing. I've lost 25 pounds. April's been a rough month on me. I went through some stress, some anxiety of losing a job, finding a new job that is very different and very unorthodox, and has put me into shift work and overnight work. Massive issues there. Not a lot of running in April, but some. I'm exhausted. I'm a mess right now, I'll tell you that. Part of it's because of the dealing with additional stress in the news. I mean, it's been a rough month here in Newfoundland. Dealing with this provincial budget and the reactions of that. Boston. The jacket has been on every day, folks, the past week, and I said that the first day that I was done, I do 3 12-hour shifts in a row, then I get 2 days off. So I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, if it's going to be Tuesday, but the jacket's going on, the shoes are going on. I'm running 42.2K. All right, Danny? I know we had a great. We're not really in marathon shape, but you know, it's just got to happen. It's got to be done. I got to go out there and run 42K and demonstrate to the world that I don't care who the fuck you think you are. You're not going to stop me from running. The only thing that's going to prevent me from going to Boston is the stopwatch. I got to catch up to 3 hours and 45 minutes and run a 3:45. Otherwise, I don't go. That's the rules. Age, sex. Can't run a 3:45 until you train. I can work my butt off. Everyone's going to want to run Boston in 2014. As soon as they announce the day the qualification opens, watch out. Get on the internet, click away. If you've got a qualifying time, sign up right away. I'm waiting to see when that date's going to be so I can determine when I run my qualifying attempt. Take this hat off, it's fucking hot in here. Yeah, a little haircut there. Testosterone ruins your hair, and when you come off testosterone, it doesn't grow back. If anyone says it does, they're lying. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a transsexual woman, which means I've had sex reassignment surgery. My body is full of estrogen. I do not have a penis or testicles. I may not necessarily sound like a woman. I may still not look like a woman and talk like a woman, but you Google me and look at some of my older pictures, you'll actually see when I got my hair on and my makeup, I'm a lot more feminine and passable. And you'll also find, Google this, Jennifer McCreath, Marathon Maniac 1613. You will find a list of every run I've ever done at a marathon length with a little report on the races. Yeah, so you'll see how I've slowed down over time and how I kept fighting and kept running even though I was too heavy and had sore knees. And 39 is, most athletes, 39, you're done. You're retired. You're sitting on the couch at home. This sport, marathon runners keep going. They pick it up and they go and they go and they go. You don't quit till you're dead. 60, 70-year-old people out there running marathons sub 4 hours. If I can go do a training run tomorrow and break 5 hours, I'll be extremely happy. So it shows you where I'm at. I've got work to do. I've got weight to lose. Never. I mean never, right, Danny? Never been so determined. It's probably the toughest thing to do. I mean, April's been a waste. I can't afford bad weeks or months. If I'm going to train for and run a qualifying time for Boston in early September, I really got to get to work now. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. New job. Let's talk a little bit about that. I mean, you just never know how these things are going to play out. You get laid off, and fuck, we're going to lose our batteries. I'm going to shut this down. We'll be